My mother-in-law tried to take my baby's inheritance while my husband was secretly gambling everything away. At the time, I didn't realize how bad things really were. I was 8 months pregnant, barely able to stand. My feet were swollen, my back felt like it was breaking, I hadn't slept properly in weeks. Still, every morning I dragged myself to work. 9 hours a day at a veterinary clinic, smiling, greeting people, pretending everything was fine. One night I finally said it. I want to stop working a few weeks early. Rodney didn't even look at me. You're not disabled, you're just pregnant. That was the moment something should have clicked. But it didn't. I kept going. Until my doctor looked at me and said, "You need to stop, your blood pressure is too high." I went home with the note thinking finally he would understand. He read it slowly, then asked, "Can you get a second opinion?" That was the moment something felt wrong. We had savings. $11,000 set aside for our baby. So why was he acting like I couldn't stop working? The next day while he was out, I checked our bank account. There was supposed to be 11,000. There was 412. I refreshed it again and again. Still 412. Then I saw it. Withdrawal after withdrawal. All near the same place. A casino. My husband had gambled away everything. While I was pregnant. While I was working myself to exhaustion. While I believed we were building a future. Something inside me broke. Not loudly. Not dramatically. Just quietly. I stood up, grabbed my purse, and walked out. No suitcase, no argument, no second chances. My mom was waiting for me. That night I slept better than I had in months. No stress, no pressure, no one telling me I was just pregnant. Within days my body started healing. My blood pressure dropped. The constant pain eased. For the first time I felt safe. Then something unexpected happened. People showed up. My boss kept my job open. A coworker's wife offered baby clothes and even babysitting. My mother took care of me like I mattered. And I realized something. I had been surviving on scraps of care for a long time. Then Rodney started calling. Again and again. Apologies turned into anger, then into desperation. My mother blocked him. And for the first time there was silence. Peaceful silence. A week later his mother called. I expected blame. Excuses. Instead, she went quiet when I told her everything. Even she didn't know how bad it was. But my decision was already made. I wasn't going back. I found a small apartment near my mom's place. Nothing fancy. Old carpet, tiny kitchen. But it was mine. We built the nursery piece by piece. Second-hand furniture. Borrowed crib. A rocking chair by the window. It wasn't perfect. But it was full of love. Real love. Not the kind that disappears when things get hard. Rodney asked to meet. He said he was getting help. Said he could change. But when I asked if he had told the full truth, he couldn't answer. And I knew. Nothing had really changed. 3 weeks later I woke up in the middle of the night with pain. Then more pain. Then more. My mom rushed me to the hospital. Hours passed. The pain grew stronger. And for a moment I wished Rodney was there. But then I remembered. He chose gambling over us. Over this moment. Over his own child. And that feeling disappeared. At 6:47 p.m. my daughter was born. Tiny, perfect, crying. They placed her in my arms. And everything became clear. Every hard choice. Every painful moment. It was all worth it. Because she was safe. Because we We're safe. Rodney came later. He held her and cried. For a second I felt something. Sadness for what could have been. Then he said we should fix things. That we were a family. I looked at him and said, "You can be her father, but you're not my partner anymore." And that was the end. I filed for child support. Found out his debts were even worse than I knew. Started working again. Rebuilding everything from zero. It wasn't easy. Some nights I cried from exhaustion. Some days felt impossible. But my home was peaceful. No lies, no pressure, no fear. My daughter smiled when I picked her up. And the people around me. They showed up. Every time. And that's when I understood something clearly. Family isn't who breaks you. It's who stands beside you when everything falls apart. And this time, I chose the right people.